All right, stand by.
All right. So that'll be the exercise. Again, you're going to fire 2 rounds about as fast as you can pull the trigger. Now, before we get into actually doing this, how many of you think that I can see the sight return and then be like, yeah, it looks good to me, and then fire another shot? Yeah. It's not possible in that time. So we're in the realm not of reacting to the sight. Like, we call that like reactive shooting, right? So it's like I see the sight there, like, yep, now, boom, fire around, see the sight come back, okay, send another one. No, we're shooting faster than that. So we call this predictive shooting based on training and experience. I feel very comfortable that I can pull the trigger quickly and like hold the A zone at this distance. I don't see the sight come down and then make a choice to react to it. I'm already committed to shooting in a sense. However, in retrospect, I can tell you what I saw from the sight. I'll be like, the sight will do something, come down, do something again, and I can tell you where those rounds are. Does that make sense to everybody? Like the idea that you're going to be able to react to everything you're seeing at the pace we're shooting here, that is not going to happen. Just let it go again, but don't close off your awareness to where you can't see the tracking pattern from the sight. All right, and what we're trying to accomplish here is through this firing cycle of 2 rounds, we don't change anything in our hands, and I don't put input into the gun that I don't mean to. You'll see here, this couple went lower than the rest of the pattern. What do you think happened there? Yeah, it's just like I put in a little too much input. I saw it right away, and like I'm connecting the sight slashing down below the black spot to what I'm feeling in my hand. We're going to shoot this aggressively enough that nobody is going to get exactly the outcome they want. But this will show you what you're doing as you're shooting the gun really aggressively. Let me make another example for you here, if you would. Let's do the same thing. Now, I'm going to try to mitigate the rise of the gun as much as possible. So I've seen some pretty tense body postures from some of you. I'm going to get really low aggressive, angle my elbows out even, and push into the gun as hard as possible. Here we go.
Stand by.
Okay, versus hold the gun with just my hands. All right, now how much different did that look to you as far as the way the gun was moving?
Not much.
Yeah, so this is why I say, like, hey, using a bunch of muscle tension to try to stop the gun doing what it's going to do, it is a fool's errand, honestly. It doesn't help.
Not only at not helping, how comfortable did he look in his first stance?
Probably did not look too
He
comfortable.
looked more goofy than normal, right? It looked
Thank
very
you.
uncomfortable, and
Woo!
that's what friends do.
Hot
And
damn.
but how much more work is that on him?
Right.
Right?
Now,
Like if your shoulders go up, your forearm, and all this, like how long can you stand like that before you get really, really tired and fatigued?
yeah, so and to be fair, if I'm shooting one target straight down range, like just that type of shooting, like that real aggressive, tense posture, like that's okay. But when I'm moving around, swinging the gun around, engaging multiple targets with all the tension in my back, that's going to be very counterproductive. So for what we're going to ask you to do later, it'll be like, yes, that's going to be destructive. So again, think less is more. Just hold the gun with your hands and your forearms is how I like to think about it. I don't want to hold it with my back or my pecs. Again, because for like multiple targets, dynamic shooting type of stuff, that is counterproductive. All right, should we give this a try? Cool, let's do it.